Hey guys, welcome to Straight TV, where we're keeping it straight for you. Have you ever thought about if you're doing Christianity the correct way? Have you thought about if you are applying it correctly to your life, the teachings? Because I have, and I've made mistakes throughout the way. But there is a correct way to apply the teachings, Christianity, to our lives, the right way that Jesus Christ wants. Because it's been poorly applied in some instances to our life because of our ways. There's a lot of resentment towards Jesus Christ and Christianity because of it, because of malpractice of our part. The resentment is well known. For example, one of the reasons why there is a lot of resentment in some people across the world is because a lot of the times they say that they were forced to do something. They were forced to be inducted in a religious group. They were forced to partake in some activities. You really think about it, if you dive in the teachings of Jesus Christ, he never forced anybody to do anything. Yeah, he never did. He gave them an option. He took in consideration their free will. And a lot of people are like, well, show me where. Huh. Let me show you. Matthew 19:21. Look it up, Matthew 19:21. It says to the young man, let me pull it up for you because I want to do it verbatim. It says, if you want to be perfect, go and sell all your possessions and give the money to the poor. We don't need to keep going further in this part, but what is the first thing he tells them? The first thing, if you want to be perfect. He didn't say do it because I order you, I demand you, or sell because I'm telling you. No, if you want to be perfect. But see the pattern? If you want. And let's look at 16:24, Matthew 16:24. It says also, watch this. This is so interesting. Then Jesus said to his disciples, if you want to be my follower, you must give up your own way, take up your cross, and follow me. He didn't force his followers to join him. He gave him an option. If you want, see, you know what? Sometimes I feel sorry because there's nothing I could have done in the past to prevent religious groups to twist the gospel of Jesus Christ. Because some of them force other people to partake in their traditions, in their ways, in their creed. And that's not the correct way. He didn't want to force anybody. He wanted everybody willingly from their heart to do it. And if it wasn't in your heart to do it, then he respected that because he gave you free will. Clearly, it says, we already read two passages. If you want to be my follower, if you want, he's not forcing you. He's not forcing anybody. And even if you go all the way back to the beginning, when God told Abel and Cain, well, he told Cain actually, if you want, because he saw that Cain's heart was getting filled of hatred, filled of envy, and to the point that he wanted to kill his brother. But he told him, if you want, you could take over this feeling. And that's a lot of things that I don't do. I don't question God because a lot of the problems we ourselves develop, a lot of our atrocities we ourselves do. God doesn't do them. See how Cain in his heart started to develop evil towards his brother, envy, hatred, to the point that he killed him? God could have intervened because a lot of people say, why is all this happening? God is not doing nothing about it. Because God respects your decisions and my decisions, good or bad. And at the end of the day, he teaches us whatever you do, you're going to also benefit from that. The fruit of that labor, would it be good or evil? It's our decision. It's our way. You know what I mean? So God did his part by teaching Cain that there is a good way and a bad way. But he's not a child to guide him all the way through it and intervene. No. God does enough by teaching us because we have the understanding, we have the reasoning, and we have the way to distinguish between good and evil, good and bad. And he told him what you're feeling is bad. So he taught Cain, but Cain decided by his own to kill his brother. So if you really think about it, he doesn't force anybody to do anything. It's our ways. Our ways are the ones. So basically, everything you're seeing in the world is because we ourselves are doing it. The evil that is around, the oppression, the hunger, the exploitation, the carnage, it's all thriving from our ways. The teaching is there, but he's giving us a chance to make a decision. Here's the formula for you to find peace in your life. But it's only if you want to do it, if you want to solve the problem, if you want to apply it to your life. So think about that. There has been people that I've met that have resentment towards any religion, but there's people that I've met that have resentment towards Christianity and Jesus Christ. Because they said they grew up in a home where they were forced to partake in the religious activities and whatever religion they went to, and that they never had a choice or an option to not go or do. But actually, because that they applied it wrong, the parents of that kid applied it wrong. Jesus Christ never forced anybody. He gave them the option. If you want to be my follower, he's not forcing anybody. It says, if you want to be my follower, you must give up your own way, take up the cross, and follow me. So that's the beauty of it. There is no disconnection. Some people think that there's a disconnection with reality and being religious. No, if anything, there is a huge parallel connection with reality and Christianity. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and in a timely manner, I will respond. Thank you.